Alright, so new tool. I've been wanting one of these for quite a while now. It's pretty handy. So today I'm hoping to put an electric power steering pump into my 2001 is200. So the reason I'm going with the electric pump is I've gone through 2 mechanical pumps already. So first one I got with the car was actually leaking, and then the second one I've got in the car has got a loose pulley. So someone I know has done the electric pump in their Altezza, which I thought would be a fun process to try learn. I've actually never done something like this before. Wiring is completely new to me, so this will be a pretty cool learning experience. So you guys can watch me learn how to do it. So what I've bought, obviously, we've got the pump over here. Haven't tested it, but I'm hoping it works. We'll see and find out when we put it in later today. Now I've also got this kit online. So it's got a relay module in here. So I think it helps with the startup. I think if you don't have this, it takes about 30 seconds for it to fire up. But with this, it starts up straight away. Little circuit breaker. Also comes with some battery cable leads and some lugs. Now also, these are, apparently they're high pressure lines for power steering. These are just some generic ones on eBay that I found, which I can also link in the description if they work. Also has all the fittings here. As for tools, I've got this wire cutter here. Crimping tool for insulated lugs, I think it's called. Insulated crimps, something like that. I've got this one for non-insulated connectors. That's the word, connectors. I've also got this bracket from Temu actually, and it was actually like pretty affordable, I feel like. Alright, so I made this bracket to go into the car. I think I might have made it a bit too big because this thing is not light. It's mild steel. So I think I probably could have made a line through here just to shave some weight off it. At least it will be sturdy. I don't think this is going anywhere. Yeah, so it just bolts onto there like so. Now, what I'm going to start off with is, I think I'll start with the wiring. I don't really want to take out the old pump just yet, just in case I have to drive tomorrow. I'll watch a few videos to learn how to use this thing. I don't know how to use it. And then we'll put our connectors in. Alright, so just finished up on the wiring for the pump. Well, the wiring that's on the pump. Did this little waterproof connector thing with the OEM wires. So there was a blue one, a black one, and the brown one, which the brown one's for the Astra ECU, the Holden Astra ECU, which is this is from. So that will just plug into this. I'll just have to mount this inside of the car. I did do a makeshift lugs. I don't actually have a crimper for these lugs here. So I hope that these are enough. I did put some heat shrink here, but turns out it's too small, so they don't actually fit. Yeah, so I just put these on a metal thing and indented it with a flathead screwdriver. And I've also just plugged this here with this little insert thing And I've also got this AN fitting, which seems to fit okay. I think I might go try find a place to mount this circuit breaker. So I've made these pretty short, as you can see. So I'll just have to put this somewhere close. We'll see how we go. Alright, so today is day 3 of doing this pump install. First day we got that mounted, painted the bracket, wired all these connections. Then on the second day I didn't record that much, but I just wired in the module. That was a bit tricky to fit through the wiring harness grommet, but we ended up getting it through. May or may not have broken the grommet. As far as the 12 volt ignition, there was actually an aftermarket cruise control system that was installed by the original owner, which that's what all this is. I found this under the dash and I have no clue what it is. It never worked when I had the car. So there was actually a 12 volt connection there that I just tapped into, which actually saved a lot of time since I didn't have to go looking for one. So today, hopefully we'll try to get it started and wired up and finished. Right now I've just got to install the circuit breaker, then wire this to the battery. If that goes all good, then we'll start the plumbing. Hopefully it goes alright. I'm really annoyed at all these headaches and things like that. So I'll just try installing this circuit breaker, and then after that, power cables. Let's get started. Okay, so that's wiring pretty much done. So a quick rundown of the wiring and what we did. I mounted the circuit breaker. Then after that, I went to do the power line. The one that I got with the kit was actually too short, so I had to run down to J-Car and get another, I think it's 6 gauge, another 6 gauge wire. But luckily, the pumps actually started. I saw online for this kit, it said that it would start instantly, but there's a little bit of a delay. I'm not sure if the delay is longer if you don't have the kit or... Yeah, I'm just happy it starts, to be honest. Yeah, so next up, we've got to do these lines. So these are our lines here, which you would have seen before. Again, I've never done this before. I have no idea how to even attach these. So yeah, it should be fun. We'll see how we go. I'll watch a few videos, see how this goes, and I'll take you guys along with me as we do the pump. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. For the ground for the pump, I just routed it through one of the holes that's in the engine bay and just grinded out the metal a bit. I'm not sure how corrosion proof it is. I don't know how, I might try spray over it with just paint or something, just so it's not as exposed. Well, that's that. I'll get started. So today is actually next day. I had some free time this morning, so I was able to try fiddle with this. These fittings are such a pain. So I'm not sure if I actually recorded before. These are the fittings that go onto the hoses. and for some weird reason this hole is too small for the hose, which results in the hose just flaring out. To be fair, I did get this kit on eBay and it was kind of cheap. What I was able to do is grind down the hole of the fitting and just squeeze the hose straight through. Kind of sketchy, so I'm not actually sure if it will hold pressure at all. Right now it's the only option I got, so if that doesn't work, then I'll probably just buy new fittings or buy a new hose for the high pressure line, because I think for the low pressure line it's actually not that bad. So a bit busy the rest of the week, so I won't be able to finish this till next week probably. So yeah, next week I'll grind down the rest of the fittings, cut the length of the hose, and then plumb it all up. Hopefully it turns out okay. If it does, then you'll see this video and hopefully it goes good. Okay, so this kind of took a while. Got this fitting on, joined up there. So it's gone all the way through. Yeah, that took a lot of work. I'll take it out now. I'll just take it out so I can compare. I don't know if I can get it out. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I've grinded it down quite a bit. And as you can see, it's still a little bit tight. I've just been using this little 10mm just to gauge the width of it. Yeah, I've just been grinding it down and putting the little 10mm inside just to see how deep it goes. Well, now that one's out the way, I'll get started on the other one. Just thought I'd show you guys. Alright, so I've got these fittings on now. The second one took a lot longer than I thought it would take. I'm hoping it doesn't leak. Only one way to find out. So I'll bring the car over, I'll get the pump in, mounted, all that, and then we'll try route the hose to the steering rack. I don't think I've ever taken them out before, so they might be a bit hard. Yeah, I'll get going. We'll do that, and then we'll come back and get these sorted. Alright, so I think it's been about a week since I last worked on the pump now, and last Thursday I actually got all 4 of my wisdom teeth taken out, so still a little bit swollen just on this side. Yeah, so I've been in bed the past week basically. I think most of it's done now. Today I got all the hoses sorted, so All the hoses are plugged in. I left one of the OEM lines in there and I've just attached the braided line onto that. Yeah, last week I removed the old pump, which I didn't think would take so long. What's to do now is fill the pump up with fluid and then plug in all the wiring and it should be good to go. Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything else to say. I think I'll just get started on filling it up and then do the wiring. We'll see if it works. Alright, so I think I've got everything sorted now. I had to stop recording because the camera was overheating. I don't know why I keep choosing these days that are like way too hot to be outside. Anyways, so here is our pump. All wirings plugged in, circuit breakers tucked in up there. Going up here. Here's our power. Ground is just there. So there's our power. I've got to get something to cover this because I think it's going through there. But yeah, this is a bit sketchy. So I think I've got to get a new power thing to connect here to the terminal. This one's honestly, I don't think it's too good. It's gone to the clamp there, which I don't think is too good to be honest. And that's kind of close there. But it'll do for now, I guess. I couldn't get this off, so I think it'll do for now. I'll just have to buy something for that. Yeah, so we'll see how I go. Hopefully this thing doesn't blow up as soon as I touch this ground. I think we're okay for now. I'm gonna start the car and hopefully nothing happens. Okay, well I think that's good so far. Pump's on. Let's see how... Well, it looks like we have power steering. And car starts, which is good. I'll just leave it for a bit and hopefully it's alright. I think I might have to top up a little bit more fluid. But so far seems okay. No leaks that I can see yet. Man, this car is so freaking hot. So, feels okay. Feels pretty good to me. So that's how we're going. I'll just go up the road and see. It's been a while since we've started. Oh, it does feel kind of lighter actually. I need this. I'll go full lock and see how it sounds. You can see voltage go down a bit. It goes back up. It was about the same before. I was worried that I might need a stronger alternator, but I think it's okay. Bash bar inserts are still there, which is good. Oh, fuck. Camera's getting hot again. I'll bring it back inside. Okay, It's so freaking hot right now. Right now in Melbourne, it's about 40 degrees Celsius. So I tried to record this morning, go to the beach, get some nice scenery, and camera overheated while I was filming. So that's why we're here. I let the camera cool down a bit. So I've actually been daily driving with the pump for about a month now, and honestly, there's no issues at all. Yeah, so it's been going fine. There's a few things that I've done in the meantime, so one of which is I wrapped the power cable that cuts across the engine bay, the red one, with some black heat wrap, or black heat shrink, you could say, just to clean up the engine bay a bit. And I think it's turned out pretty good. I also notched the battery terminal cover as well for the positive, just so that it fits more flush with the new cable coming out of it. I did have an issue with the hose actually rubbing against the frame a little bit, or the radiator support, headlight support frame. So I just got some pliers to bend that back and smooth it out a bit. I think I also put some electrical tape on it. I think a few things I would have done differently would be use proper AN fittings and proper hoses, since these eBay ones weren't so great. But I think it might be depending on luck. Maybe I just got a bad batch and that's why it was like that. And I had to grind them out a bit. Still works, but just a bit more effort put into it. I think an alloy spanner would also be a good idea, just so you don't damage the AN fittings. That would be why you've seen the adjustable spanner I had. It had some tape on it, just because I didn't want to damage the fittings too much. So I think all up, so pump was 160, module was 200, fittings and hoses was 200, and I also bought a cable which was like $5. Oh, the T-Move bracket was $30, and the bracket that I made, I don't remember how much that plate was. I think it was about 600 or 500 altogether. Probably could have done without the module, to be honest, because I don't know if it changes anything or not, but yeah, I don't know. Made it easy for me, I guess. The pump itself is actually a little bit noisy. It just whines a little bit. Honest thoughts overall, I think it's pretty good. At least for me, I don't have to deal with that belt whine anymore, or leaking fluid. As for driving, I don't really see any difference, to be honest. If you wobble it like that while stationary, you can feel a little bit laggy or a bit heavy. So as for drifting, I'm not really sure how it would feel, because I don't drift. Maybe one day, but as for now, no. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Maybe if you're thinking about doing it yourself, you can use this video. Drop a comment below if you have any questions at all. And also if you have any tips for me, because all this was pretty new to me. Honestly, most of this I haven't done before, so yeah, just drop those down below. Next video is probably going to be more of vlog style. I'm hoping to be uploading a bit more. This was actually supposed to come out a while ago. So like, comment, subscribe, that'd be cool. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.